I am getting ready for Jazara's birthday, her first birthday party, and a lot of this, I am giving her a winter wonderland because her birthday is December 1st, and so a lot of the stuff I'm going to do is going to be a bit, should I say, let me turn this around. Some of the stuff that I'm going to do will be like handcraft stuff, kind of. What I'm doing here, I know I can't draw for anything, but what I'm doing here is I'm going to make these circles, and I'm going to cut them out. And I'm trying to make them have like the little ruffle thing. And I know that I think like Michael's or probably even Walmart has a thing that you can actually like cut out stuff with. It's scissors actually that has these ridges where you can just cut them out. But look, I'm not about to go and spend money on scissors that I may or may not use in the future, so to say. Don't have a craft room, so this is basically it. So what I did is, this is a part of my table here. It's a little candle holder thing, and I have her little juice bottle to make a different size circles here. What I want to do, so I need the different circles because, so the first thing I'm using the back of here, and then I just did the whole, I used my pen and I held this with one hand and then used my pen to draw these little things here. Okay, going all the way around. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to cut around, and then it's going to make, again, it's not going to be the neatest thing, but it's going to make that circle with the little ridges. Then I'll have another size. I'm trying to see which size should go in next. Not this. So probably this will be the next one. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so probably this will be the next size circle that I'll start drawing some of these. And basically, because I am going to do, I'm going to show a video. I'm going to make, I'm making a tutu skirt for her high chair for her birthday. And I really just want, I think I'm just going to do one. I think I'm just going to say I'm one, you know. So it'll be a circle. So this will be a circle. And then I'm actually going to print out. I just didn't really want to waste ink too. That was another thing. Don't have a lot of ink. So I didn't really want to waste ink. So I said, hey, why not just, you know, freehand it? Because I'm quite sure I could find these circles with these ridges on it. If they end up coming out neater, you know, I just said forget it and went ahead and printed it out. But and then do this, when I do the center circle, they're just going to be regular circles. And it's going to go in, and then it'll look like, you know. So it'll look like a, you know, outside. And this is cardboard paper, just so you guys know. This is a cardstock paper. So it's thick. It's not some thin paper. It's thick. And I actually have a paintbrush and glitter. So it's going to be a whole little thing. But I basically want to do, I wanted to say I'm one. Or something of the sort. I'm one, or something. Or just maybe I'll just do one and just put, you know, cut out a number one. Because like I said, this is cardboard stock, so stacking it on top of each other would be cool. And then I'll paint the one. So basically this is it. And we'll do, so these are going to be first. And I'll cut those out and make some more. Um, uh, so I'll do more. And then I'll come back. I'm going to look online first and see if I can find these circles. And then I'll come back to you guys. Because if I can, it's going to create a lot of help here. So I'm in Microsoft Word. And as I said, I'm getting ready for Jazara's first birthday. She's going to have a Winter Wonderland birthday party. So I'm trying to get things ready. And I know it's just November 9th. But, um, it's a lot that I'm trying to do because it's an inside, because her party is just an inside party because, with it being winter here in Ohio, it could be a snow blizzard or it could be anything. So it's not like I can give her outside luau or something like that. So I'm doing Winter Wonderland as her first birthday. But hey, stay tuned. You never know. One of her birthdays may be a luau. It just may be an inside. But so I'm looking for these scallop circles because, and the awesome thing is I'm in Microsoft Word. So let me tell you how I did this because now Microsoft Word has it where you can look up, you can get pictures that are actually free under the consumer, I can't remember, it's like a consumer something law. It'll come up as soon as I click on here. So what I click on first is, and I'm sorry about that beaming light, but I'm on my phone, so online pictures, and again I'm in Microsoft Word, and that's what it's called. Oh wait, it's not up there. Oh, it's gonna pop up there when I actually search. So scallop circle. Now, whenever I'm doing anything where I'm looking up anything, I always make sure to put transparent in there. This helps find the pictures that allows you to put it in your photo without having that whole white background. It means that the background, there won't be a background, it'll literally just be the picture. Sometimes when you search, as we all know, it comes up correctly and sometimes it doesn't. But I always put transparent in there to try to get, what I'm looking for. Search. And ta-da! So what I want to do with hers is, because I'm going to have a couple different insides there on the pictures. So I'm going to choose, and here's the law. The Creative Commons license. And basically it's saying that even these things, because I'm not using it for commercial usage, I will more than likely delete out the artist because I'll just be printing it out to use it for in-house. But basically you can use these renderings and photos and things like that comes up with this. Only that comes up with this. Everything else will come up like Shufflefly and stuff like that where you'll have to pay for the rights to use it. But this kind of just gives like a Creative Commons license where you can use somebody else's art or work and you don't have to pay for it. You just kind of want to give them credit for it so that their work can be seen by others, And people say, oh, that's a great, they're great, they did great work and, so, and this is my little brother's computer, by the way, so, and I love it because it's touchscreen, but, so I wanted to look for the best one, to use because, again, I'm going to have several circles in the inside, but you see how that is here? That's a transparent background, but we don't want that green thing. We definitely don't want that. We want the green circle. Because I'm gonna have several things inside. I'm thinking a little ZZ as well. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. Okay, and I'm gonna click insert, and then it's gonna go in here, and so Again, so I just need on one page because since I'm printing it out, you know, I don't need, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger because again, smaller circles are going to go inside, which I will just draw the smaller circles. I'm hoping. Once I get there, I'll just draw the smaller circles because I just don't feel like measuring. I'm just going to be honest with you. And I'd rather measure with having the actual picture here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click copy. I'm going to right click and wait for the little options to come up. And then I'm going to click on copy. Oops. Copy. Because we want to copy. And I want to click further and add, wait on, I'm gonna right click again off of the picture and click paste. You see? And that way we'll have, you see that we have 2 on here so far on our page. We have 2 on the page. I think we could fit another one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do paste again. Okay, I guess not, but let me see if I increased this. And sometimes you do this, especially when it's things that you don't really necessarily need it to have all of that space at the bottom. I do that to kind of get more stuff on. I even do it with my resume. I'll change that so that I could get more space on, you know, more things to fit on the page. And then I'll increase this here too. So everything moves up, as you see. Oh, my battery is running low. But you'll see everything moves up. Hopefully it moves up the, that last one that I did. Yes. Awesome. Okay, so I wonder if 2 of these will fit per side. So one thing that you learn is to move a picture. You could always do in front of the text or in back of the text. It allows you to move the photo because it's kind of stuck in like a mode of having to be the photo. So then next, I'm going to do another one here. So we might as well do another one. We're going to try to fit as much on here as we can. Because honestly, I'm really just going to do I'm 1 now. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm 1 now. So 3 is actually all I really need, honestly. So just in case I think of something else with my crazy self, I'll just go ahead and do another one just in case. But I essentially only need these. Now, I want to see how these are going to print out because these are going to tell me the size. So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to print this out in my printer, and then I'll come back. Okay. So you see. All right. So you see how it fits on the page. I want to see if I could do circles because again, I want to. So let's see. Let's see how this works. So maybe I'll only be able to do 2 layers. But I need to find the one that's going to center in there perfectly. If you're worried about the squad killing you, I'll gladly trade plates. See, that's why I have so many different ones here because I needed to. I don't have the key. That's what you came for. No, but okay. So I think it's gonna be the glass here. Nothing is actually showing perfect.
Taking out 2 Reapers and sending their heads back made a hell of an impression.
So nothing is fitting perfectly. Like you see how it's going over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this.
Which brings us back to the key.
Here.
Adeline says you need yet more time.
Or maybe we can go back into the picture, the rendering, and draw circles around inside of here to get the perfect fit that we want. And then delete these and print them out. Right? Because that's what we could do. So, let me, because that's going to be printed out. And Jazara is crying. She's feeling a bit spoiled here.
We want you back in the family ship. Historic things are happening. And there's an important place for you, really. For a bastard. Nowadays, that doesn't matter. Some even consider it a badge of honor. What about you? What I'm trying to say is, dear brother, it's time to come home.
So let's see. So we can just do like a regular circle. Insert.
Keys are in. It's pretty clean inside. So he brings the car here, dumps it, and walks away. Maybe it's somebody pick him up.
Shapes.
Well, why here? You got me. It's off the trunk.
Let's get a circle. But it's always gonna choose oval. And then you just kind of draw the oval in here. So then boo boo boo. And then again, like I said, to be able to move it freely.
Recorded phone call to stuff in the trunk. I saw him at the hospital and the first crime scene. And what kidnapped a tow truck driver and dumped his car here?
See, as I mentioned earlier. So this will give us, and then we're just gonna go ahead and spread it out to be the perfect size that we want. I know you guys hear little ZZ. She is quite the diva for me here, but I love her to death. I think this will do. What you guys think? Really? Is this what you want all the attention? Okay. Mommy got you. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my color ink because I don't really feel like painting. So we're gonna make these pink. But let's go ahead and finish. Let me see if this goes just a little bit more. I'm trying to not stress about it being perfect. But it's like parts of me, it's like, oh, I need it to be perfect, you know? But, you know, ZZ's gonna take my glasses off so I can't see anything. But this is essentially how we want it to look when we glue it on together anyway.
Let's give it a try.
So, we're gonna make 4 of these circles. Let's make them pink in the inside. Let's make a pink in the inside. Shake feet.
Paralyze you to the point where you appear dead, but you're not.
Let's go and look for our pink here.
When you wake up a little bit later, you are crazed and very violent and want to destroy everything that you can see.
Stop.
Apparently this has something
to do with stop.
Ritual.
It's just a normal day.
Need my glasses.
Yeah.
I need my glasses. I cannot see without these. So stop.
No, stop.
Oh. Okay, so we need to look for pink. So because our pink isn't here, you gotta click on more field colors. And this will allow you to do a custom color. And we want a pink.
You should move back in.
Oh,
Have you been drinking?
No.
I'm watching Grimm. So let me pause that because I don't want to get in trouble. You need copyright anything. I like this pink here. Um, what I do learn though, sometimes when you really like a color or something, depending on the system that you're working with or whether it's Photoshop, Sumo Paint, which is another one I like, which is free and kind of like Photoshop. When you're choosing a custom color, it'll give you like the numbers or the actual code, HTML code, so that whenever you need to use that, because a lot of times it's like when you're going to, do another part and you're trying to get that same color, you can't get that same color because you don't. I mean, you can get close to it by eyeballing it, but you won't have the exact color. So here, and again, like Sumo Paint will get you the actual HTML code that will go with it. But like here, anytime I come in Microsoft Word and I want this pink, all I have to do is do the 247 color model RGB, 247 for the red, green 17, and then 105 blue. And that'll give me this again. Okay? So that's just, just for future. Just for future knowledge. And I'll put it down 247. Mm. 247, 17, and 105. And RGB. So, and then we'll just click OK. And voila, we got the pink circle. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go in the background and I'm going to delete these here. Because you can always look for scallop, circles anytime. You don't have to save it. And I'm just going to do the same thing I did with the scallop circles. And I'm going to do what I do. Right click. Copy. Well, mommy's baby got a cold, so don't mind her. She's a little sick. Copy. Cutie patootie. Look at my tutor. My cutie patootie. Right? Cutie patootie. Paste. And this is the surefire way, because if you don't, sometimes a lot of it comes with you wanting everything to be the same size. So a lot of times you really just need to kind of copy and paste things. If it's all going to be on the same, thing, just copy and paste, because it saves you a whole lot. Trust me, it will. It'll save you a whole lot of trouble trying to eyeball a lot of stuff and figure out if if it's the same, if it's the exact same. You know what I mean? It does. It saves you a whole lot of trouble. Whole lot of time too. Stop. ZZ likes the computer too, so she'll try to be all up on the computer. Give you your nappy. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do fade into the background. So again, so that we can move. And then we can go ahead and paste again, because we need 4. Remember, we need 4 of these. And paste the circle. Now, one thing is cool with the new Microsoft Words is they have it now where the clipboard actually saves like quite a few different things that you've copied. So you actually can copy quite a few different things and it'll come up. Just so you guys know. Just are. So we need 4 of these, right? So let's go ahead, paste. I'm sorry, my computer is a little bit slow, so it takes a little bit of time for stuff to come up. Paste. And that's that. And then we just need 1 more, right? Okay. Let's just go ahead and paste. 1 more. And that's our 4. And then I'm going to go ahead and print again. Print. And that's our 4 circles. And we're going to go ahead and print. And then I'll be back. So I'm a little upset. My circle got cut off at the bottom. But again, I'm only doing I am 1. Or I'm 1 now. So I just need 3 anyway. But, you know, we were just doing the 4 just in case. But hey, who knows? So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut these out. And I'm going to cut these out. I'm going to cut the circles out. And then I'll be back, okay? Thank you. I'm back. So the next part is, now I'm looking for snowflake. I cut out the things, and I did earlier. Glued it together with my warm glue gun here. And you can get a glue gun from just about anywhere. Like some of the stuff I do, like some of the little crafty stuff, is simple, and a lot of it is mostly with my glue gun and paper. So as you see, I just glued this together, all 3 of them here. So the next thing I want to do is I want to put a snowflake in here because this is like a flower, and she's my beautiful flower. Actually, a cool shout out to my sister's group, Beautiful Flowers for Girls ages 7 to 11, where they work with, you know, helping, you know, young ladies become, little girls become young ladies. So, this is, you know, that. Now, so I'm looking for some snowflakes here. And basically what I'll do is I'm going to cut out, I'm going to, you know, put it on the paper as I have before. If you don't remember how, just, you know, rewind back and you'll see how I did the, when I looked for the scalloped circle. So I'm thinking, because I'm going to put glitter on it, so I'm thinking I'm going to do this one, but it's blue, so it doesn't really match what I'm doing. I'm going to try to put pink in here, maybe see if there's a pink snowflake that we can find, but if not, I'll go with the simpler one. I like this one kind of because it's not simple, but it's not complicated, and it won't be too complicated to print out. So we don't have many pink snowflake, and I don't want to do black because it's just no. So I want to look for, maybe I saw one earlier that was a black outline, but it was really, really simple though. But you know, you do what you can get with. So I went back to the transparent here to try to find the snowflake that I'm going to use. I don't really like that one. And it's black again. I want something like this would be actually cool. But I would need an X-Acto knife to try to get in the middle of that. And I don't have an X-Acto knife. Although I'm not going to lie, I'm going to probably try some of the things that I need an X-Acto knife for. And try to use my her dad's box cutters, because he works in retail and he has like a box cutter. So I'm thinking of this one. I can use this one. I can cut it out neatly, you know. So If we don't see any more, that would be prevalent here. Okay. So it's probably going to be the best one, I guess, because it's white, even though it's outlined black, but I'll be cutting it out. And it's white, and I can cut it out, and I can put my glitter on it. And just make it a glitter, you know, it'll be just a glitter thing. So, and then it's going to go right here in the middle, and I'll come back, and I'll show you guys, I'll come back, and I'll show you guys it in the middle. And I'm going to come, back and do like her, because one is just, it's going to be one snowflake here. Only one of them is going to have a snowflake. And then one of them is going to just have a number 1. So I'm going to do a number 1, cut it out, and it's going to have a number 1 in the middle. So it's going to be, the snowflake is actually going to go in the middle here. And then the number 1 is going to go on top of the snowflake. So you have like 4 layers here. And then, and this is going to be the I'm. It's going to be I'm. And then I think this one is just going to be like a plain snowflake. So everybody getting that? Okay. And I'll be back. All right, guys, see, I cut open. I'm sorry I don't have a stand for my, because I'm just using my phone. So, but I cut it. This is the first one I cut, which it seems to be a little bit better. And basically, and then I'm just going to put a number 1 on here. Just a number 1. And then on the second one, I'm going to put Jazara. So it'll be 4 layers. It'll be the back layer, the pink layer. Now I'm going to put some glitter on this star, because her colors are pink, silver, and white. So I have some glitter glue, which her dad bought, glitter glue and glitter. So I'm going to go ahead and put this sit it on here so that I won't get it all over everywhere. And then just, you know, put the glitter on there. And to put the glitter on there, I usually use a paintbrush when I'm using that glitter glue. I usually just use a paintbrush and just brush it on there and put a little bit of that glitter on there. So then this will be a glittered snowflake. I'm going to come back with the finished portion, which will just have the number 1. It'll all be glued in together, and then you can see the finish of that. And then basically this is going to go, I'm going to punch a hole in here at the top, on the top one. And then this is basically going to go on her high chair, the high chair that I'm making, the tutu high chair that I'm going to make. So this is the first step. This is just basically part 1 of her tutu high chair for her Winter Wonderland. That's ONE for the number 1, DERLAND. So this is just part 1, basically just making that high chair for her. Okay. The tutu part I'm going to probably do is step 2 and show how I make the actual tutu, because unfortunately I don't have the expensive editing stuff. If anybody knows, you know, let me know. But the little editor that I have on my phone only lets me edit up to an hour worth of stuff, and I don't want to make this too long anyway. And you could just look through. So like and subscribe. You know, say this throughout. Like and subscribe. You know, House of J's. You know, this is a little bit of everything on this channel. All right, guys. So you see, I put the glue on there. I put the glitter on there. And then I kind of freehand drew the one and cut it out. And then I glued the bottom one, the snowflake, onto the circle. And then I glued the one using my glue gun, which I love, smaller glue gun, on there. So I'm all done. I think I'm going to just use this and just do the tutu and just have the one there. If not, I might do the I'm and have them two, but I think I'll just do it just like this and have just the one. So again, like and subscribe. I'm gonna start doing the tutu part today and see if I can start it today. And try to do it my own way. I've been looking up different types of tutorials on how to do it, try to do it my own way. But here is the finished product.
Jim, we were wrong. This is the only